Welcome to Around the Kinky Campfire podcast. This is your host, the Cuddle Gigolo, aka El Comidon, aka Mango Boogies, but also known officially as H.H. Julius, your entertainment creative. I'm here with Miss Rue, our education guru, and our goal in this podcast is to destigmatize the taboo topics of kink, non-monogamy, and BDSM. We like to educate through awareness and with our experiences, and we are not certified professionals as of yet. So our non-judgmental topics, with a dash of facts, are to be taken mostly as entertainment and with, some slice of life anecdotal stories. Your opinions, lifestyles, and or way of thinking may not be in alignment with ours, but your opinion, lifestyle, way of thinking is also okay as well. And the fact that you have an opinion is valid. We're not here to change your minds. We are here just to provide a different point of view. Please join us every second and fourth Thursdays of every month, and our episodes are uploaded to all major platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, etc., etc. Please look forward to this coming episode, as we will start shortly, and make sure to especially pay attention to our ASR Minute, which will start very soon.
I am the face. Let's just make that clear.
I am the face.
I'm the face.
Oh, goodness.
I go out there and
goodness.
I give my joy to everybody.
Oh, joy. Holy shit. It's the first time he smiled
That's what
in
we're
months.
calling it?
Yeah. Calling
My
it joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all heard the intro. If you didn't know, that's Around the Kinky Campfire with a K.
It updated.
Oh, nice. That's
We're
quick.
doing admin shit,
That was-
editing and whatever. We're getting all official.
that was quick. So, yes. Campfire with a K. Just to make it easier to find.
It's an alliteration. It's
Yes, we made it our own
Catchy.
thing. But you know what we didn't do yet?
your face. Oh, I know.
Our
No, I'm not doing his
ASMR.
face.
ASMR minute. Hilarious.
Make me blush.
Dame's favorite part of the
this
show,
has become a thing
which
now.
is not in the intro.
I do this for lots of people on like streams, and it's a joke, and they actually love it, and they're like, "You swallow so loud."
Oh my god.
That's really
Yes, it's supposed
really
to be. So I'm drinking
like
multiple
it.
things, but we're all drinking Mighty Swell that Dame got us. I am drinking the pink colada. I don't know why it's pink colada for some reason.
gets the boys riled up. I'll tell you later.
So
It's good times. Okay, sorry. What are we doing?
5% alcohol from Austin, Texas. Not a sponsor.
Oh, not yet. Mighty Swell would be a hilarious sponsor for a kink podcast.
That would be great.
I got a Mighty Swell in my pants.
I'd be down for that.
We should start emailing people.
We should start finding companies
again,
with names that fit into
Dame's
our
favorite thing, the peanut butter whiskey, whatever it is.
Screwball.
Screwball is a sponsor of podcasts.
Yet
So
another
we could apply.
fun name. Mighty Swell. This is fucking hilarious.
3 grams of carbs and a little bit of sugar. But
I wonder if they would do it.
Pink colada, what are y'all drinking?
Rocket Pop.
Yep, Rocket Pop.
So I was thinking of those red, white, and blue
That's what it
popsicles.
is, yeah.
That's what it was.
called
Those are
Rocket
Rocket
Pop.
Pops.
Yeah, those Rocket Pops.
Does it taste like a red and white
Yeah,
blue
it's pretty good.
popsicle?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Mine, I don't know what to say it is because it's not a pina colada.
It doesn't have that
Are we doing it?
pina colada
It's got some pink.
taste.
It's got some pink to it.
Got some pink
Got
to
some
it.
pink taste to it?
Wow.
Pink.
Pink taste to it?
It's called pink
Ooh,
colada.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Oh, it is.
It's called pink colada. That's what I'm saying. It's the flavor. It's pink.
Tastes like vagina.
And I'm drinking other assorted Bang stuff, which
Yeah,
I'll
you've got 3 drinks. You're triple
say
fisting.
stuff. Well, one is hydration. The other one is a normal Bang with the caffeines. I don't know why they're getting into the hydration when they're already doing the caffeine stuff, but it is normal for hydration liquids like vitamin water to make an energy drink. So I guess they went backwards.
Okay. So you're drinking one for the water's sake, one for the caffeine's sake, and one for the alcohol's sake, because we like to mix our uppers and downers.
I'm mixing all this stuff, and I gotta stay hydrated.
I like it.
I don't want a
Nice.
hangover.
Yeah.
I want to stay up, and I don't want to have a hangover.
That's actually what I'm doing.
But ladies and campers and gentlemen and peoples in between, we are going to have our
It's time.
ASMR minutes.
It's not a
Dave's
minute.
favorite parts.
Moment. It's a moment.
In 3,
It's a moment
2.
in time.
That's out your headphones.
Yeah.
1.
I can't do it anymore. Wow. Okay. I don't know. He's dying. Yeah.
That's what we're doing. You waited for me
This
to
is
come back
not-
so that I could still experience this.
This is not for the audience. I just
I see
realized
how
that.
you are.
This is not for the audience at all. Nobody gives a shit about
No,
this.
Nobody.
And welcome back. That was our ASMR minutes.
Mhm.
I hope all the campsters
Campsters?
like that. And we're back. All right.
Oh my God.
All of our
Did
little
you see what I did there with the
buddies.
campsters? You guys-
Campsters?
Did
Hamster
anybody
campsters?
notice that? I
Ca-
took
Sure.
campers
yes.
and kinksters and put them
Yeah.
together.
So
Campsters.
we are
Campsters.
doing
Like
today.
hamsters.
We are doing a reaction video. We were doing a little behind the scenes cleanup here, and now we're into the episode. So look out for all the new stuff we got going on. We're trying to be more professional here for you people,
Wow.
our campsters.
Campsters.
And we're actually going to try
I'm writing that
a
down.
reaction video. If you're in this space and you're on YouTube,
This is one of our favorite.
they're on all the different things, but
Yeah.
one of our favorite YouTube channels is What's the Safe Word?
What's the safe word?
Exactly. Hello. They have
With Amp and Mr. Christopher.
2 people on there usually with Amp and Mr. Christopher.
I mean, they're the hosts.
I'm not going to go into their whole thing because they talk
They're
about all
great.
that stuff. But
They're
yes,
great.
we just want to
I have
shout
a
them
deep
out.
parasocial relationship with them now.
Yes. So we
We're
took
friends.
one of their
not IRL.
videos. If you guys know them, you know they do reaction videos now because that's like the YouTube trend. So we're going to jump on the YouTube trend, even though we're on Spotify or iTunes
Whatever.
or whatever you're listening to. Which, just to let my fellow hosts know, that YouTube now is taking podcasts and putting on YouTube Music.
Oh,
so
cool.
there's
That's a
another
thing.
avenue now. It's actually going onto YouTube Music, which is before they was just making videos on the YouTube pages.
Making videos.
So you guys know, look out for that. That'd probably be a thing in the future. Be on YouTube Music because everybody has YouTube, right? Sure.
Right.
So in this episode is one of their vintage sex ed videos. I liked it because the other ones that they did before usually have very cringy stuff, but this one actually had one that made a lot of sense. And do not blame us if you cannot hear it. I will put the link in the Instagram page, but this is our first time putting laptop vocal audio stuff through our little recorder. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can hear it. I know we can.
So title is Sex Educators React to Vintage Sex Ed Videos.
This was from like 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
May 30th, 2020. So they go through international sex ed videos.
So wait, we're doing a reaction video to somebody else's reaction video?
Yes. This is 100% a thing on YouTube, and we're
Wow.
going to do it here.
It's meta as shit.
Because
So if you
I
buckle
want to
up.
hear your opinions because I watched this stuff, and I put it in our group chat, in the wrong one apparently. So
Whatever.
These
I
two
just
have not-
shit to do.
probably haven't watched it yet and have not reacted to it. So I want to hear what they
No,
say.
definitely haven't. This is the first time for me and Dame watching this.
Okay,
And,
so first we have
so you'll get our raw
an
reactions.
intro,
I'm sad we're not videoing this.
and we're
though.
going to be cutting to different things. I mean, we can do it again in the future.
I love copyright.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
Hopefully you guys can hear this.
Yeah, we can.
Sex
Well, I hope
education.
they can.
The
Did you get
campsters.
it?
I did get it.
Did we get sex ed?
But actually,
It did a
my
little bit.
parents
Oh,
went-
actually, that's a good place to
Yeah,
start.
let's start here. Did you get sex education
Did you
from
get
anywhere?
sex education? Anybody?
Um,
A little sad to say this video gave me more sex education than I get in school, probably.
who's going first?
I'll go first.
You go first.
So, like I just said, this video probably gave me more sex education than any sex education that I got. And I actually listened to a formal sex education video the other day. It was like 20 minutes. And I learned more about the female reproductive system than I did in school. I think it was 9th grade for me, high school. Health class, we took maybe like 3 days where the boys and the girls separated and the boys had the whole thing. And we went through the reproductive system. And They didn't even teach us how to put a condom on the eggplant or whatever it was. Didn't even get that part. Pretty sure.
Probably a zucchini.
So we did the whole
Eggplants are actually really
the
big.
little chopped in half.
Don't talk about eggplants and chopping in half. What the hell? It's traumatic for some people.
The chopped in half side view of the female reproductive system that they have in the
a
book.
mid-sagittal
Yes.
view.
I don't remember if they taught us anything about putting a condom on. I don't remember the talk about like marriage and sex. The birds and the bees. I don't know.
So it obviously stuck.
Yeah. That was it.
Mine was in 5th grade.
Holy shit, that's
Wow.
early.
Holy
Actually, that's not
Elementary
early because
school.
I was doing some
Holy
sketchy shit in
Well,
like
no,
6th grade.
5th or 6th. No, 6th,
Yeah.
because 6th grade was still elementary school when I was there.
Really?
Okay.
7th, 8th, and 9th was junior high. So it was when I was still in elementary school. And what they would do is they would take you on a field trip to the hospital. And the girls went in one room and the boys went in another room.
Holy crap! I'm
And the
glad we're talking about
girls learned about like having babies, like where babies came from,
Ew.
and your menstrual cycle and having babies, and that was it. Like they showed videos of having babies, and that was
Wait.
our sex ed.
this. Did they tell you how they got to the point of having the babies?
Well, I mean, I don't remember a lot about it, to be honest with you,
You guys
because
are
it was
gonna be so
long
jealous.
ago. I don't remember any mention of birth control. I don't remember any mention of STDs. They went over STDs because they showed pictures
Mhm.
of some STDs. So it was basically just a huge scare tactic not to have sex. Because if you
Wow.
have sex, then you're going to get an STD or have a baby.
Yep.
So that's what I remember.
What state was that?
Florida.
Oh,
Condoms?
I don't remember condoms. Like I said, I don't remember anything about birth control or any type of birth control. I just remember that if you have sex, well, first of all, I was raised that if you had sex, it was a sin because I was
well,
raised
yeah. Catholic.
very
I was raised
non-denominational Christian. And so then on top of that, if you had sex, you got an STD or had a baby.
And always between a man and a woman, not
Always between a man and a woman.
a man and a man. Or a
It
woman and a
didn't
woman.
have anything to do with pleasure. It didn't have anything to do with being part of like the natural way of things. Nothing like that.
Masturbation?
So, nope, nothing.
Jesus.
So then I didn't get any other form of sex education until I turned about 16, after I shared with my mom that I had lost my virginity. Then she talked to me a little, not really a lot, but then
You told your mom?
she asked.
Oh, she asked. Okay.
I guess I seemed different, and I had a high school sweetheart. We were inseparable. Like, we were a good couple kind of thing. We were good kids. And so I guess after a while, she noticed a difference, and she asked. So I was like, yes. So that was, and then I was with him for 2 years. So, I mean, and we were both, I think we were both virgins when we had sex. So, yeah.
How long had you been dating before you lost your virginity?
Probably like 6 months, if I had to guess.
That's adorable.
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't think I've told my
Like there was sexual activity,
Yeah.
but there wasn't intercourse.
Ugh.
The first time I had ever been sexually active with another person, I was 15. 15, yeah. 14, 15, something like that. And that was traumatic, by the way.
What?
That experience, that very first experience, sexual experience, was very traumatic
Even
for
though
me.
you did it with somebody you were in a relationship with.
It was my boyfriend, and he convinced me to give him a blowjob. I didn't know what a blowjob was, but he convinced me to put my mouth on him. And then I didn't know shit came out because nobody ever taught me. And so I'm like legitimately like, what the fuck do I do now? So I like ran to the bathroom and spit it out because I didn't know what else to do. Like that was my first sexual interaction with somebody else. Yeah. Interesting.
Oddly enough, I've had that experience multiple times in my 30s, so it's great.
It was
Wow.
crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
Yep.
What?
Yes.
No, he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Women didn't know how to give a blowjob?
No,
They didn't know stuff
Run
came
into the
out?
bathroom
No,
and spit.
running to the bathroom and spitting it out.
In their 30s? They
In their-
still do that?
In my 30s, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you're in your 30s.
In my 30s, yeah.
Were the
Yeah.
women in their 30s?
Most.
Most?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not a guy sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean, I know not every woman's,
Yeah,
not
but,
every
like,
person swallows.
I would be like, I
but
never want a blowjob again. I'm good. That would be it.
Is that traumatic to a guy
If
to
they
have
don't-
somebody like
yes.
jump up and go spit?
If you don't tell them and then just like run, it's like, whoa, my dick. Like that's the first thing I think. Oh, my dick. And then they're
We'll
like
take
running.
that with
You hear the like, and then like. The
Do they
sink
not
goes-
just like have a spittoon that they can keep with them? Like
I
where they don't
mean-
have
Or,
to be
like,
so
a
dramatic
towel.
about it?
But they don't say it beforehand. So it's like it'd be nice if you
Say, hey,
said
I'm a
it.
spitter.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
like
swallow.
the taste to come.
I'm not going to swallow.
And then instead of just running
Maybe
to
they
the
think
bathroom,
it's a deal breaker if they
Yes,
say that.
yes.
So they just don't.
yes, that's the entitlement of men. So they've I'm 100% guaranteed in their past they were probably like shamed for not swallowing.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because, hey, that's a good point. Spitting's okay. And yeah, IMHL.
Spitting
I don't
is
give a shit what you
okay.
do.
Just
Spitting's
let me know.
Totally okay. Yeah, share
Or
that
just
you're gonna
let
do
it just
Say it. No, you thought it. You got to laugh.
Spit it
You
on
can't-
him. Spit it right on
Dame
his
is
belly.
laughing
Just-
now.
Spit it right
just
in his
let
face.
it ooze back on them. Like don't even hold it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Just let it be their mess.
Yeah,
That happens
that's
too,
a great idea.
I
That's a
mean,
great idea. And I spit
Just
it right on him.
because
That's happened too.
Just
just
spit it in his
because
mouth.
you gave them pleasure doesn't mean that you're required to take care of the rest
Where's
of
my
it.
speculum? Give me your asshole.
It's that whole consensual talk.
Just let it
Yeah.
ooze
It's my
back
AS
out on
Hold
them.
on. This is my ASMR moment now. That's it.
Yeah, have a conversation. Just take a minute out of the story here.
Ew.
Campsters, have a conversation. Let people know. If you're a squirter, not in the eye, please.
Oh, yeah.
Just not in the eye.
I can't control that. That's on you.
Yeah,
if you're down
nobody
there and
can
that
control
happens.
that.
you just not in the eye. You
I
can-
can't aim that
Keep your
shit.
fucking
just be
eyes
like,
away from
well, just
pussies
let
then,
the person
duh.
know that you squirt, first of all.
Yeah,
That's
but I
true.
never know. There's no indication if I'm going to.
But you have done it.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not a guaranteed action.
I'll just say you're
Well-
coming, and then, they can put their hand up just in case.
Smack him in the head. Whap.
Put some, put some goggles.
I'm
yes.
fucking on it today, man.
Yes,
I'm done.
that would be more helpful.
Whack. You don't worry about your eye. I'm going to poke you in the eyes. Whap.
I can't comment yet because I haven't been with somebody that represents as male. But I just know from my perspective, it's like
You mean that has a dick?
yes.
Oh, no, I mean, I have dicks.
No.
So I don't know
Has
what it's
their
like
own
being.
biological dick attached to their
Biologically
body.
attached.
I don't know
dick.
about getting a cum shot in the eye, but I know squirting in the eye burns too.
Yeah. I will not. I do not let that happen. That is a
if
no.
you know about.
No, I will
No
not
cum on the
let that.
face?
No.
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 I will.
No.
It's the same thing with squirting. Just
No.
let the person know that you're about to come.
It can be a degradation thing. To
Exactly.
me. So I've had both experiences where I've agreed to
Nope.
it.
It's not-
totally fine. And then I
Listen.
had one where I said
Don't
no,
agree at
and
all.
they
Listen,
did
it
it
has nothing to
anyway.
do with the fact whether you like it or not. It's the consensual warning. Like, hey,
Yeah.
this might happen. I like it. I don't like it. But just let somebody know you're about to.
They never talk about that in sex ed. That's like way
That's
too
another.
deep
yeah,
for
yeah. Which I just
sex
heard
ed
that
topic.
people.
squirters.
It's
and
a funny thing
spitting
that
and-
I've
They
wanted
don't
to try.
actually do sex ed anymore. So in
They
schools.
don't? Okay, I
I
didn't
heard
do
about
mine.
that, too.
You
That's
guys are going to be
bullshit.
so jealous about my
Absolute
sex ed
bullshit.
experience.
Yeah, you can go after I tell my
Yeah.
little fact. Apparently,
Your nugget.
the reason why it burns when a dick person squirts in your eyes because the semen are like swimming around for the egg,
Oh my
That's
God.
not true.
and it
That's
doesn't.
so
That's
gross.
ridiculous.
And
That's
apparently,
ridiculous.
somebody that's been circumcised, since there's no semen there, it doesn't burn anything and come in your eye.
That is who said that? That is the fucking
That
dumbest
is
thing I've
the
ever heard in my
dumbest thing
life.
I've ever heard.
I
You're
don't
gonna
believe
knock
him.
your shit over.
Yeah, knock your shit over back there.
You're gonna earn that.
Where the fuck did you hear? What idiot told you that?
This is empty.
What
Okay.
idiot told you that?
It doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Did he just look at us and say that uncircumcised penises don't
No,
have sperm?
No.
It was the
Did I say
opposite.
circumcised?
Yes.
Oh, vasectomy. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
You said circumcised.
Okay,
You did.
vasectomy. I missed that up.
That's
all
why
the
we were
time.
like, that's the dumbest damn thing I've
Somebody
ever
that's
heard.
been vasectomied, snipped. Since there's no semen in there, it's not
You're not
swimming
allowed
around
to
looking for
drink
the egg.
anymore.
It's it doesn't burn. If it gets in your
That is ridiculous. No,
It's
there's
still-
it's a pH imbalance.
Oh
There's
my
chemicals in there. You got to be joking.
Can
Those are
we-
fucking
what is it?
they're
Can you
microscopic.
just tell your story? Can Can we
They're
pretend like we
microscopic.
didn't just
Oh,
experience
Jesus.
that?
It was
Once
the
I'm
dumbest-
here-
I'm stupid.
Once again, I'm here to just spread the information.
Fucking stupider right now.
It didn't say if it was true
Literally,
or not, but you do with what you want with that information, campsters. So there
I'm
you go.
leaving. I just fucking lost
Okay,
brain
go ahead and
cells.
tally mark. Wow.
Ugh. It was that even a wow?
That's a wow.
Ugh.
Wow, we had to experience that.
That was a.
That's what that is.
All right, it was the wow tally. We got one on the wow tally.
Yeah.
Bling, bling. We need a sound effect. Give me a sound
Oh
effect
my
for the wow
God.
tally. Hey, sound effect for the wow tally.
Okay, so what's your story?
Boom. Ding ding. Sex ed. Yeah, you guys will be jealous of my sex ed experience. So our sex ed teacher was the female gym coach at our high school, and she was cool as shit. We're not sure if she was a lesbian or not. She was just fucking rad. I can't remember her name. I hope I do. She
What
was
grade?
Like, super. I think 10th grade.
Oh, late. Okay.
Yeah, I was a little late. I was 15, maybe. I don't remember if I had sex already. If I was 15 or 16, so there would be a difference. She was just super cool. I think I might have already. I don't remember. So one of the things that I distinctly remember, first we actually got a decent sex ed education. We had she had a book. She had some diagrams. I remember her doing the condom thing. She talked about it. She had them in her class. Like you could get them from her.
You can't do that anymore.
You could always walk up to her and talk to her. She was like always open for it, and she was like really loud and high energy and just kind of wild. She was the girls basketball coach, I think, and like the girls wrestling and all kinds of like the weird girls sports. Yeah, so she was super. So we did a day of like STDs, and she showed pictures of genital warts, do the whole thing. She never shamed people. She never tried to make you afraid. She just kind of gave you facts and was like, yeah, so this will happen, that'll happen, like you'll have a baby, maybe you guys are like too young for that, so probably shouldn't, like I said, we've got condoms here all the time. And she would like tell you, she'd kind of shrug like, come on, come get these. So she attempted to bring everybody in, and one thing I distinctly remember, she showed us this video about an abusive relationship. It was like how grooming happens. It was literally a video about grooming, and it was Fred Savage and Candace Cameron. And we watched the entire video, and it was scary.
Did you guys have to get permission forms to go through this?
I don't remember.
We had to have permission forms signed to go through ours.
We might have.
I think we did too.
Yeah, we probably did. And then this was in Florida.
Of course.
But it was I don't remember about the permission forms though, but I'm happy to say that I grew up on one of the coasts, and it's a lot more kind of open. There's a big like gay community over there. It's the coasts of Florida are much different than Central Florida with I don't know, openness. Like the coasts are more socially liberal, and then the interior of Florida is more socially conservative. So they always say in Florida you have to go north. You have to go south to go north, or north to go south. Doesn't really matter, actually.
You have to go south to go north.
Yeah, go south to go north. So the northerners live in the south, and then on the coast, same thing. So they're much more socially liberal. So I grew up on one of those coasts. And that video is the thing that really sticks with me, and I think about that kind of often. Like, she tried to teach us what an abusive relationship looks like, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So it ended up like Fred Savage, the character that he played, like murdered Candace Cameron or something. It was this grooming thing, and he would like hit her and like pressured her into stuff. And I was like, this is great. So not only did we get sex ed, we got relationship warnings.
What did you do
And that
with
was
our
cool.
video?
Well, old peanut britches over there.
Can y'all
fucked
keep
up.
going?
Well, we
I'm
were
done.
at the end of the story, and you took the video
No,
down.
there's still
Y'all
that
stopped
story?
looking at me. I'm like, are you fucking bored or something? Christ,
No, we
it's
just
because
thought
you
that
fucked
was
around
the
with
Talking
this video.
to the campsters. Good
I
Lord.
was talking to you guys.
No, you're talking to the campsters.
Oh,
Tell
so-
your virgin story.
I'm definitely not talking about that.
I will tell my virgin story.
That's fine. You do that.
Okay. So, my virgin story was a little bit different than Dame's. I don't know about Esme's over there, but
Oh, are you looking for that video? Let me look for it. You tell your story. And go find the fucking sex ed video.
Like, not tell what's happening in the background. Just play it off. Good Lord.
I'm not playing it
Anyway,
off.
God.
Okay,
So
bye.
I went with my friends, and all my friends, I'm pretty sure, already lost their virginity, so I was the only virgin in there. I got made fun of that for constantly in basis. But on the weekends, we would go out and try to find girls to fuck. Plain and simple.
Wow. Hold on. Say that slower. We would go out and try to find girls to fuck.
That was literally our weekend plans every weekend in high school.
I found
I
the
had to have
movie, by
been
the way.
in Yeah, we'll probably have to watch that too.
It's
I
crazy.
want to see this. This is Fred Savage. It's fucking hilarious. So we found these girls that were babysitting in this apartment. So we went there. There's 2 of them and like 4 of us.
Okay, wait a minute. You found them. Like, you knew who they were?
I was the driver. They would tell me where to drive. So I didn't get any more details.
So they
than that.
knew the girls.
They knew the girl. That's a loose term because I don't know how well. Anyways, we went over there. I drove them over there. And my friends were trying to fuck them. Didn't work. They were just not into it. And like we were there for maybe an hour or something, and this other girl comes in, and I'm like, huh, okay. So I thought she was more attractive than the other 2, so I started talking to her, and eventually we ended up in the bedroom of this apartment place, and I was like, stuff's gonna happen. I didn't have any condoms, so I had to leave and go get condoms from the local gas station. And I come back, my
Your friends went to go find girls to have sex with, and they didn't have condoms on them either?
I don't even know.
You can't just go, hey, bud, I need a condom.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
That's what happens when you get no sex ed and you don't actually know what the fuck's going on.
I'll tell
so.
that story too about condoms and the whole thing.
This
I
goes
don't
into the demisexual thing too, where it's like this poor guy.
I know.
I didn't even know I was demisexual at the
Yeah,
time.
this poor
I
guy.
thought women were
He's
objects.
like, I guess I have to go fuck something.
So
to,
all the
like,
way from
make
middle
everybody stop
school,
talking
high
about
school,
me.
and college, women were objects. You didn't make friends with women. This is part of the culture I was in. But anyways, I don't
All
think
my friends
nobody
were
had a
guys.
condom.
That's
I think I
insane
asked.
to
I
me.
don't know. And for some reason, I don't know what made me think to get a condom because I don't remember ever having to talk with any adult about it. I know my friends probably talked about condoms and stuff like that.
You just knew.
I can't remember where I learned this. But anyways, I did the thing and went and got a condom.
Good.
I was like, sweet.
That's at least one bonus.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anyways, I come back. My friend's like, hey, we didn't mess with her because we wanted you to be the first one. I'm like, what the
The
fuck does that mean?
first.
Yeah, it gets worse. I know this
I didn't know
story.
what that
I'm
meant.
gonna go get a
I was
drink.
like,
I
what?
need a drink for this one. This is
What the
rough,
fuck does
you
that mean?
guys.
Anyway,
Rough.
she was still in the bedroom and she was still consensually ready to go. So have sex with her, and it went quickly, obviously. No oral or anything. I'll get to that in a second too. But as soon as I get out of the room, my friends, there's like 3 or 4 of them, at the door, push past me to get into the room. They proceed to have a train with the girl. After.
She knew this?
Apparently, coming to find out afterwards, that was her thing. This was not her first time that it happened to her. So I lost my virginity, which
On a train.
I was the engine on the train. Apparently,
You were the engine of the train.
didn't know this was a thing until afterwards, but I didn't really care because I just had my first orgasm.
With another human.
No first orgasm.
You never masturbated?
I had never masturbated. I can tell that story too.
Wait a minute.
17.
you-
wait,
Yeah, he has a life,
Wait,
man.
get
He has
You
had a fucking-
never-
Nope.
You made it that far and had never masturbated.
Because religion.
Oh, no, it's part of the
thought it was-
culture
Oh,
that
that's right.
you are a little bitch boy
Yeah,
if you
you gotta
masturbated.
jack off.
Are
And I
you
s-
serious?
And my friends that I still talk to this day, we're about to be 40, still believe that. About to be 40, and they still believe that. That is their thinking.
The trauma runs deep with this.
They
one.
have not evolved since high school. They still think that.
Can you? Yeah.
Yeah, you get
the
made
trauma
fun
runs
of
deep.
if they find out that you masturbate. You get made fun of. So, anyways, I leave the room. They run a train on this girl. She seems to be enjoying it. I don't think anything like abuse or anything. This
Right.
is her thing. I'm in the living room smiling because my first time, and it finally happened. It was more like, thank God, I'm not going to be made fun of anymore because everybody saw that I had sex, and the other 2 girls are in the room, in the living room. So I'm just sitting in the chair across the other room, and they're just like, "What the fuck?" Just hating the whole time because the girl,
Hating on what? The girl?
the girl,
Uh-uh.
the 2 girls, because my friends have been
Yikes.
trying to fuck them for like 2 hours, and then
Oh.
she comes in, and then everybody runs a train on her.
Well,
So fast forward a year later, I find this girl again because I didn't really have any way of contacting her, and get back to another house. It was my friend's house this time, and she's the first girl to give me a blowjob as well. That was kind of weird because I just kind of put my dick in her face while she's sitting on the bed. My friend's mom's bed, by the way.
yeah.
my
Yeah.
mom's bed.
Yeah.
By the way. And she proceeds to just give me a blowjob, which is amazing because it's the first time. I didn't even talk about it. It's like, oh, this is amazing. Why have I not been doing this? And then we have sex on my friend's mom's bed.
Had you had sex with other people
Nope.
So you
This
hadn't
is-
had sex in a year.
This is my
And
first
she's
two
the
times.
next person again that you have sex with,
First 2 times.
and a blowjob.
And a blowjob. She took my virginity regularly and took my oral virginity.
Because you didn't try, or because you struck out?
Yes. Yes. So, yes. She was my
These
first for
stories are
both.
the best, aren't they?
Oh
They're
my
the
gosh.
best.
Yeah, it wasn't until
I'm
19
like, what the fuck?
that I found the person like where you have, you just have that first person after and where you have sex multiple times and it's
It
like,
becomes
okay.
regular,
yes.
not yearly.
Yes.
Okay.
That wasn't until I was 19. This was when I was 17. Fast forward to 21. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it was when I was in the college program for a certain theme park. And that's when I first masturbated.
21.
Pretty
Wait
sure,
a minute.
yeah.
So you were 17 years old, experienced an orgasm, and still didn't try to chase that yourself?
No. Because it was made fun of. It wasn't until I came to this college program where I was like, oh, there's, gay people and there's people of there's Asian people. And because coming from up north is like not a lot of diversity. And people openly talked about, I masturbate. I'm like, oh,
We can do that.
nobody's making fun of you? So,
So
finally.
you just decided to try it? Did you masturbate to porn
oh,
the
yeah.
first time?
I can only, every time. I can't do it without porn.
What'd
There's
you
no
use
way.
You
for
can't
lube?
just lay there and just
No.
like daydream and
No.
masturbate?
Nope.
You have
I
to
really
have
feel
something you're looking
This
at?
is over generalization. I really feel that's like a woman thing.
It might be. Guys are really visual.
Because
Yeah.
I listen to a bunch of podcasts and I have not heard of a guy that just does that. But yeah, porn.
What'd you use for lube?
I think I actually bought lube.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. It wasn't no
This is
Crisco, Vaseline,
fascinating.
or anything like that. Yeah, you didn't even know
So
this. Yeah,
fascinating.
yeah.
Fucking
We know
Vaseline.
yeah.
Oh God, I don't
It takes
want
a
to hear about
podcast for us to
Vaseline
become
ever again.
closer
I know.
friends.
This is so fascinating.
I think
wanna
I'm
hear
trying to
about
think of any
Vaseline
other
again.
weird stuff. I told when I first
All your
watched kinky
stories are
porn.
weird.
But yeah, first time sex,
Okay.
blowjob, and then masturbating.
First time I ever had sex with a girl because I lost a bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Over a pool game.
I'm still trying to find my
It's
perfect
very
girl.
competitive side of you.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So was she like, what? You lose to me, you got to eat me out or something?
Well, I was with my boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
and we were all drunk playing pool,
Uh-huh.
and she was a friend of mine. And so we like made this drunking thing where like if I lost to
To her, you got
to
fuck
him, if I lost to him, then the girls had to get together. Like if he won, then the girls got to get together and he could watch.
What if you won?
If I won, then I don't even remember. I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you, that I bet. Because I was like, 19, something like that, 18, 19 years old, something like that. So we were all drunk.
It's good shit.
It was, actually. I mean, it was it was like one of the only bets in my life I didn't mind losing at the time.
Were you guys still friends after that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you
But
get
then-
together after that, or was it like a one-time thing?
No, it was a one-time thing.
Interesting.
Wow.
That would be nice.
One-time thing?
Yeah, it was just a one-time thing.
That would be cool.
But it all went well. It was cool.
Yeah, everything was cool. Everything was great.
And the guys just watched. They didn't join.
The one guy, my boyfriend, just watched. He didn't join.
So many more questions.
That's cool.
It's very
That's
detailed
cool.
questions. I really feel like...
Went and got lube. That's smart. At least you did it right.
Yeah. It was
She
an
had
event.
condoms.
It was an event.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, I
whole
had to
thing.
fight through the whole guilt thing. But I feel like,
Still.
as somebody that's not been with somebody with a penis, I feel like I'm losing my virginity all over again.
Yeah,
This
I
makes
can
me
see that.
very nervous.
I can see that. That's
Very, very nervous.
that's
I
understandable.
feel like that every time I'm with somebody new.
Oh, I
I
don't.
just don't have new partners a lot, so I'm like,
But there's also the trauma with it. It's like, oh, God, I got to figure out how to do the penis. I know I have a penis, but it's like, am I going to be too
Do
rough?
I treat it the same
It's
way
gonna-
I treat mine?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole fumbling around. And like, I know it was like 20 years ago.
Have you
but
thought about practicing?
I don't even know what you mean.
get
like
a dildo and
having
deep throat it.
like having a partner wear
what?
No, having a partner wear a strap on and practicing with a partner you're familiar with.
Why would you look at me like that? That's a valid thing to do.
Who says I'm going to be giving oral? That's the thing.
No, I'm just saying in general.
I've done butt
how
stuff.
to navigate another penis
dick.
in your play.
Oh.
Have you thought about a partner wearing a strap on so that you can practice and not feel so weird the first time it's real?
Oh, that's not the part that's going to be weird. My thing is I'm going to say something stupid.
Oh, well, we all do that.
Well, that part of virginity I did not like. That was the worst. When when you asked me that question, was I trying or the strikeouts are very traumatic. The actual sex was not.
Okay.
It's like because you bust too
So you're
early.
more worried about the before and after.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I'm gonna say. You ever seen Boondock Saints?
Yes.
So you know Willem Dafoe's character?
Yes.
I 100% relate to that character.
Okay.
That type of shit. And
Gotcha.
if our campsters know what I'm talking about, Esme's lost because she hasn't seen it. But
You've
that
never seen Boondock Saints?
I probably have.
that
that's a
character,
classic.
when I saw that, and I was like, Willem Dafoe is an amazing
Stuck in
actor.
the middle. That one.
But oh god, I was like, I relate 100% to that whole thing because there's like an internal struggle going on. But it's like,
So if
you say
that
some dumb
was
shit.
if that was your sex experience,
Okay.
What? Like
How
the
did
labia is
you-
really dark, and they're insulted or something?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay.
how did you make how were you as nervous when you had your first sexual kinky experience?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt like I was gonna hurt her.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Which
I mean,
is also
you
the-
were. If it's kinky.
Yes, but I mean like
In a bad way.
injured.
Oh,
like,
injured.
serious injuries. Also with the rope too. I was like, can cut off
Rope is
circulation
scary.
or
Yeah,
something
rope
like
is
that.
actually really serious. I can totally see that.
But yeah, it was very much very scary. All of
All
it.
the same
Yeah,
butterflies, all
of
the
it.
same-
Yeah, and then playing it in our local watering hole for the first time, that was very scary too.
Nerve-wracking.
Oh god, that's so bad. But like having to do that with somebody represents as male is like, oh god, that whole part is gonna drive me crazy. I know I'm gonna say something stupid, and I did not like that about growing up and having to go through all this stuff with no education, which is the point of this whole episode.
I say stuff all the time.
I wish
So
there was
don't
like
know.
a
Maybe it'll go fine.
Intro to queerness
Yeah.
education thing.
Just talk like I do.
I mean, some people do have
Holy
that whole
shit,
talk.
your balls disappear.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched somebody's balls and they just squirm on their own?
Yeah,
They move
all
with,
the
like for
time.
no
And
reason.
blow on them.
Yeah.
And then one goes.
You didn't know your balls move for no reason?
Oh, it's so
I know they
great.
get smaller and stuff.
No, they actually
Wow.
like squirm.
Dude.
They
yeah.
ripple.
The skin will
Will
tighten up,
ripple.
and one will like scrunch up,
Yeah.
and the other one hangs down. It's the best. So if you
Mhm.
if
I
you
know
blow
you can
on
see
one,
it. I feel that. Right?
Yeah,
if,
you can see it.
if you blow on one with like cool air,
It'll move.
and then you blow on the other one with hot air, the one will sag down, and the other one will scrunch up.
Yep.
It's like a little dance.
I
They
felt
sit there
it.
and
I haven't
dance.
seen it.
the best. Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you all about it while I'm doing it.
You want to
So,
tell
like-
your virgin story?
No, I do not.
Okay, so
Hard
back
pass.
to the reaction video.
Yeah,
I
hold
didn't-
on.
Was
Here's
that
this
it?
movie.
Anybody else want to talk
Well, I
about
found the movie. You were looking for the movie. Oh shit.
We can do the movie.
No, I'm just gonna tell you what
Yeah.
it's called, so the people know.
You can put it on Instagram
It
too.
is called "No One Would Tell." It's from
Can you-
1996.
Can you put the
no
link
one would tell.
in the
I
Instagram?
can't. A teenager thinks all her dreams have come true when the school hunk begins dating her, but it's not long before the darker side of his personality rears its ugly head.
Ooh.
Yeah. So thanks to Mrs. I think her name was O'Donnell, Miss O'Donnell or something. That was
That
my
is-
gym teacher. She was the best, and
That
so
is
thanks to her for
wild.
showing
She
this.
just had all that shit
She did.
in her room, and you
Yeah.
could just freely go.
Yeah.
I feel like there'd be a lot of.
She gets
taught
fired
us
now.
I'm pretty sure
She
taught
wouldn't
us
make
about
it a day
birth
now.
control, and she taught us about all kinds of things. She was pretty rad, and I actually did feel like if I had a problem, I could go to her, even though she was weird
That's
as
so
shit.
wild. In
She
like
was great.
Florida or California that they would fire. I feel like that's like a Utah.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
In Florida, yeah,
I feel like it's like a Utah.
Florida's actually really
We can't even
conservative
like your
state.
libraries are empty right now. What are you talking about? You can't
Yeah.
even go get a book right now.
Yeah.
Let alone a condom.
That's so crazy.
Are you kidding me?
So all these kids just having
Donald
babies and stuff.
O'Donnell? I
It's
don't
great.
remember.
That makes more sense.
Anyway, she was
Yes.
cool.
Get rid of the condoms, shame the condoms, but then kids are still having babies.
Yeah, and then make
Fucking
sure you shame the
amazing.
girls.
Yeah.
I've been on a kick about that lately, man. I've been pissed. Fucking pissed. Parents are like, your cousin has 3 different babies by 3 different fathers. I'm like, you mean she's a polyamorous fucking queen? That's amazing. So y'all go fuck yourselves.
She's in a relationship with all these guys.
No, I don't know. My cousin has 3 kids by 3 different guys. And my mom's like, oh, your cousin, she's so disgusting. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's a fucking matriarch of her own polyamorous community right now with 3 kids by 3 different guys. Fuck you. Anyway, it's a shame thing. Don't worry about it. Play the video. Don't want to talk about it. Really
Okay.
mad. But big mad. Esme's big mad this week.
No one had.
Okay,
you
so
bring
we're
that
back
up.
to we're back to this video. We're doing a
Yes,
reaction
David,
video.
You're trying to corral us. I'm still trying to steer it off the
vintage
cliff.
sex ed videos.
I feel like there's something there that is just like a little pop. Your story was amazing. That was pretty good.
Oh, I've got so many.
Yeah, and we can go into all
One
of
of
them.
many.
Okay, so
like,
what's the safe word? Sex educators react to vintage sex ed videos, and we hope you can hear this through this thing.
They've already
I found
unsubscribed.
out that
No.
I was getting it. pulled me out of it.
That's one of
'Cause it was
the
against
flaws
their
of sex
religion.
education is when you tell people to pull out.
Yeah.
That's not.
Bell of maturity right now.
I attended sex education for about a week, and they talked mainly very clinically about vaginas, which
You
I
got
didn't
a
find
week of
useful
sex
for me
ed?
because I knew I was gay.
Wow.
Yeah, mine was like
Did
3
you know
days.
Only 13 states require sex education.
Mine was like
and
2
HIV
hours.
education to
Holy
be
shit.
medically
We had
accurate.
it was a few days, weeks maybe, a couple weeks worth, genetically accurate.
Yeah,
No,
we're
mine
gonna,
was only like 2 hours. It was a field trip, and that was it.
Ew. No, we actually had like
There were
ours
no
was legit.
days.
And
There
it
were
was
no
in-
days.
It was in gym class. Like,
yeah, we're gonna link this video somewhere, but we're gonna talk all over this video.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so I figured,
Fucking ridiculous.
let's sit down as sex educators and watch some sex education videos that you guys sent us.
Oh,
So
God.
they're probably terrible.
Can't wait.
So, to have some fun, we are going to watch some sex education sent by you guys because I asked for this. This is my fault. You're welcome. And what better one to start with than the video that Jacksepticeye actually watched, the 1980s Irish Catholic sex education.
I gotta go.
video.
I gotta go. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
This is awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna tear my headphones off. Or I went to Catholic school. I don't even want to think about this.
They
Okay.
said this was
I raised Catholic.
1960s
I just
1980s?
I'm so done.
or 80s.
Yeah.
so done.
So the video is very 1980s.
Oh,
yeah, it looks very
I would suggest
1980s.
campsters go and check in this video
Oh
because
my
it's
God.
so
I'm gonna be
fucking 80s.
traumatized.
Have you looked at any videos from the 90s?
Oh, the shoulder pads and the big hair.
Any of them? They just look like
I
they're
remember
from the 80s. They look like
the
they're
90s
from the 80s.
were basically the 80s light.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then,
like,
and then
even
like
late
96,
90s.
things changed a little bit.
Like if you look at 98, 99, it still looks like it's from
Rough.
the 80s.
A little. Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, for girls.
Okay.
This is sex
Boys don't
education
like this.
for girls.
Hello, I'm Angela,
Holy fuck.
Hi.
and over the next few sessions, we're going to be together.
Oh, no, we're
talking
not.
About you growing up, your body, its changes, and a lot more.
She looks a little creepy.
What's this creepy shit in the
Everything
background?
is Based on
It's shadows.
No, what are these fucking dolls?
Yeah.
They're dolls.
So she got some creepy button-eyed dolls with some weird-ass mop hair.
Oh, I would. This lady looks like.
I bet they're like anatomically correct dolls for her to be able to use.
I would not stay in this room because somebody watched Chucky as an early age and can't be in a room with creepy-ass dolls.
Yet you have dolls all over.
That's not a doll. How dare you? Those are action figures and pops.
this lady.
Damn you. And stop sending me those stupid TikToks.
This
Woman.
lady looks like.
and the person who loves us most of all is God.
This
Oh,
lady looks
oh
like she's
no.
gonna give you an abortion.
Wow.
Let's start by asking him to
She
help
looks how
us
she sounds.
understand about it.
God's
Let's
going to
look
help
at
us
the creepy dolls.
understand.
Yeah.
See, even
Creepy
he
dolls.
even said they were creepy
Christopher
dolls.
Angela, Angie. First of all, yeah, why are there so many creepy dolls in your frame?
And even back then, there was a separation between church and state. So I don't know if that would have been even legal.
well,
This is
Angie's
the-
a bad bitch, and
Yeah.
she don't care what your parents think.
No.
Dear Lord,
Oh, God.
I want to invite you to be with us as we talk together about growing.
Oh, we're praying.
That's what they taught us in school. Is that like
To
God,
pray before you learn about sex?
That like the union between a husband and wife is the only other person in the room is God.
Is God, yes.
That kind of shit.
All right, we're going to get through
Yeah.
the prayer, and then we're going to skip on to the next one. I can't take it
Yeah,
again.
and the
I'm good,
class
God, thank
dances
you.
and stuff. Leave some room for the Holy
You are
Spirit
the
and whatever.
inventor of people.
Adventure of people
I
and
can't.
their sex
My armpits
organs.
are
Does God
sweating.
have a patent on people? I'm curious. Does he have like a patent on that?
Did he invent vibrators?
If he created people he created
Right
vibrators,
before
does
this,
that mean that
right before I
God
got here, I was
gave
talking
us
about the
vibrators?
demon,
I
like,
think so.
Maybe
fucking
he just.
porn that I like.
Yeah.
Like so this is great.
Oh, wait a minute.
Definitely
Yeah.
don't know where that came
There we
from.
go.
Oh, I can't even with this shit.
Oh, she changed clothes.
We're gonna skip
Now we
ahead.
have family pictures.
No
in the
dolls now.
background.
We
no
skipped ahead.
dolls.
Oh, I think she has a whole new outfit and hairstyle.
Yes.
They
God.
also have a bit of a laugh because they
Bit
are
of
the
a
best
laugh.
friends.
We're the best of friends.
Best of friends.
Walk dog use friends on me?
And then something happens.
Something happens.
In a very short time,
Oh, I can't.
because they're so close, the man feels his penis becoming erect.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, wow, that was quick.
She just jumped right in, didn't she? She didn't even like slow
you going
down.
Dave, I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can make them close.
When you're close to
We
me.
have a literal laugh.
Yeah.
And my penis becomes erect.
Does it?
That's my Irish
Are you
accent.
going to start telling me from now on?
I don't know. We'll
Should
see.
we
I don't
start?
know. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see if I don't remember what her name was. If she says that you're supposed to tell your friend that, then I'll tell you.
Okay. All right.
To us what a penis
Angela
is.
wants now.
Angela.
Oh,
Angela.
Find me a
Angie.
drink first.
Let's see.
Fascinating content
Okay.
so far. Are you ready? I think
Okay.
we have
Yeah,
to
no, I want to see where the hard penis
No,
goes.
no, 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 no,
do
no. Make
whatever
it stop.
sexy music we need over this.
No,
the
no,
man
no.
feels his penis becoming erect.
Oh, I can't.
That's straight, hard, and the sperm coming down into it.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
Like
not what
when
happens
you
at all.
had a
You
whip.
can't feel the sperm coming down into it. What?
That's not what happens at all.
I think she skipped
Are
some
we
steps.
not explaining wet dreams?
I guess.
Now,
Oh yeah, wet dreams. Did anybody?
Well, yeah, no. Don't squirrel. Keep
Well,
going.
I want to know if you
Don't squirrel. I
Don't-
don't have wet dreams.
have you.
I have dreams that are very sexual in nature, and I will wake up like, oh, that just happened.
I wake up with my pussy throbbing,
Right.
so that's about as good as it gets.
When did you first hear about it from men or women?
I don't know.
Wet dreams?
Yeah.
My 20s.
Yeah, probably 18.
I'm pretty sure I heard it from a TV show.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't even
was
know what happened.
sheltered.
Like,
Yeah.
I actually
So-
have no idea about that. You
I
can
just
explain it to
remember-
me one day. That would be fascinating.
Felt like I
have-
peed myself.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I was a late kid bedwetter, so I was like, "Oh, damn it, I did it again!" And it's like, "This is
Oh,
sticky."
no, that's different.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, "This is sticky," but
Smells
it was still
different.
cold.
Yeah.
Smells different. I wasn't smelling it. I didn't even realize.
Why would
No,
you smell it?
I
He
wasn't
doesn't-
into my
he does not,
30s.
Yeah.
I wasn't into my
You're not allowed
30s
to touch
until
your
I got
body.
the smelly joke.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know dick had a smell until like my
Really?
30s.
Yeah.
I wasn't smelling dicks.
Yeah.
I know my balls smell. I was
Gotta
like,
have
what does
fucking
dick smell? like?
narrators, man. You gotta have girls that
All
narrate.
right, go
too.
ahead. Keep going.
I've been in the room after sex, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
not my sex.
Not
somebody
your
else's
sex,
Oh,
somebody
your
else's
sex
sex.
smell." I was like,
while the sperm is coming into the man's penis, the woman's body is getting ready to receive the sperm.
That's
you-
not what happens
"Are
at
you
all.
are you ready to receive
Not
the
yet.
sperm?"
I need more information.
I need more
Amazing,
information.
You know
too.
how God made it.
I know somebody
But
is.
while they're making love and being happy together, the woman feels her vagina becoming kind of slippery inside, so that
No
the penis
lube.
can easily slip in.
Not
and out.
necessary because the
we skip
woman
this?
gets slippery inside.
So,
I mean,
and
it's
No,
not
but we
really
evidently we don't get
This
slippery
is
until after it's
clearly
already
she's speaking
in.
To the girls in whatever class they're looking at. In my Catholic school, they literally split up the guys and girls, and the guys were shown a video about the penis and it getting hard, 0 to 100. I'll give her credit, actually, Angela. Thank you for covering wet dreams. Because I remember having a wet dream when I was in middle school and
Where's the
thinking I died. I was
I
dead.
thought I shot all my babies out and I was done.
As if you only get a certain amount of babies
I
to shoot.
prayed because we were super religious. I was like, God, give me my babies back.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's kind of how I exploded. Anyway.
What?
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway,
So
Okay,
he
what-
slips
what-
his
what-
penis
cute.
in.
Where are we going
Sad
now?
For him, he thought
Hey,
he lost
don't
his
do that.
babies.
Oh, she's
Demonetized.
doing the visual of the finger in the
How
hole.
come she's not demonetized?
Sad.
Then the penis slips out, and that's all. And
That's all.
called sexual intercourse.
She said the sex.
All right, we're gonna skip.
The penis
It's called the sexual intercourse.
slips out. She's doing this like nice, gentle little
Bloop.
finger in the
It
hole
just kinda
thing.
blooped out.
You know the. Yeah, and then
There it
just
is.
slips out.
No pumping.
No, no,
nothing.
no, 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 no.
Nothing about position.
And where is it on
Where?
your body? Does she talk about it?
Tell
No,
the
she doesn't
whole-
point to where it is.
No, this is why people have butt sex and they think babies are supposed to come out.
Oh, just keep going.
I had that
Oh my
story.
God. We got to
Yeah.
get through this.
No,
Just keep
yeah.
going.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, that was the first video of
Okay.
of a few.
So
Of a
How
few.
would you rate that?
Thanks, Amp.
I would rate that at I wouldn't. It is 0.
Tea and consent.
This one's actually pretty
Next
good.
up,
Oh, the T one, I
UK
love the
explained
T one.
Sexual consent in the most British way
UK.
possible.
Yep.
Yeah. This isn't about sex, though. It's about
With
consent.
tea.
Oh, why don't I have tea?
That's what you just said.
If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, I'm on board.
Say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they go, oh my God, I would love a cup of tea. Thank you.
Oh.
Then
Oh,
you know they want a cup of tea.
then you know they
If
want a
you
cup
say,
of tea.
hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they're like, you know, I'm not really sure. Then you can make them a cup of tea, but be aware that they might not drink it.
Ah, you don't force it down their throat?
No.
Would
No.
you get your tea away from me?
The
And
penis
if
has
they
become
don't drink
erect.
it, then, and this is the important bit,
Don't
make
make
them
them
Jesus
drink
drink
Christ.
it.
Don't
Just
make them
because you
drink
make
it.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Bring the tea.
There are
Bring
stick
the
figures
tea.
in this video, which are
Can I
very
teabag
good.
you?
Can I teabag you? He's literally
the
putting a
tea.
tea bag on his.
Imagine if we had played
Boyfriend.
this to all the teens in sexual health education and how much they would actually understand consent.
Just because you made it doesn't mean you're entitled to watch them drink it. And if they say, no thank you, then don't make them tea. At all.
Oh.
So if they're not sure, hold on a second.
Self-tea.
So
Go
if,
fucking
so
jack
if I
off.
look at you and
Not
go,
wanting tea, they
would
just
you like a vagina? And you're like, I don't know if I want a vagina or not.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still put my vagina on the table and say, well, if you do,
You can just say, well, let
It's
me know and I'll
here.
make you one.
I would say the metaphorical
so
table.
so my vagina's there and it's available, but then you're like, no, I don't want vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can't make you eat vagina.
No teabagging.
No.
No teabagging.
Yeah, you can't make them eat vagina.
I can't make them eat vagina.
Cannot
No.
make them either.
Okay.
But you can
No.
keep it on the metaphorical.
But I can keep it on the table.
You
You
can
can
make
keep it,
yourself
yeah.
vagina.
Yeah.
Like
I
if
could,
you sometimes it's
I could
like,
make my own
hey,
vagina.
Have
Yeah.
you ever done like, hey, you want vagina, and then you're like, yeah, ask the other person instead, but really it's what you want,
Yeah.
and it's not necessarily what they want, but you want both of you to want it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go make it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go make
Okay.
vagina.
I'm
you
for
gonna
give
have to
yourself.
make my own vagina.
You give
Yeah.
them your phone number and be like, anytime you want the vagina, I can make you the vagina.
That's true. And say I make really.
But what
good
happens
vagina.
if the vagina gets cold? Because it's been sitting on the table.
I told you got to make your own. Make more. It's for yourself. You got to make it for yourself.
I mean, like you got to warm it back.
you
up
gotta get
again.
fresh vagina,
Gotta get
or
fresh
can you
vagina.
reheat the vagina?
You
You
can
gotta
probably
reheat
reheat
vagina?
it.
reheat the vagina.
Cause
Yeah,
I-
it's not as good
You
reheating.
can't really make vagina go bad or cold.
I
No,
mean,
Well,
you
if
can
it
make it
sits
go
on, I
cold.
mean, if
yeah, you can.
it sits on the table long enough,
It can
Yeah,
be
you
cold. It can't be bad though.
Yeah, it
you
can
can always rewarm it
I guess
if
it
you
can be
want to.
bad. I don't know.
so it can get cold.
You can
It
go
can get
find
cold,
people
yeah.
who like vagina. Like hang out with
That's
more
right. You
people
can
who like
find other
vagina.
people to
Pick
give
up
to the
other
vagina.
people that like the vagina
Yes.
Yeah.
You can give
while
other-
it's still warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to.
All right, I'm tracking.
Yeah.
All right,
As a
keep going.
demisexual,
I'm good now.
I
Keep
didn't
going.
understand your metaphor at all. I didn't get it. Sorry.
I understand it.
But Daddy, seriously, do you want some tea?
I want vagina.
Do you
No, I
want some tea?
said no.
Tea? 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 Hey, Daddy, you want some tea?
Tea.
Okay.
Some people,
Tea?
that's all they want is the tea.
They
Give me the
just
tea.
want the
Where's
tea.
the tea?
Thank you. Thank you for the tea.
Freshly
Oh, the
brewed.
tea.
Grounds for punishment.
There's no water.
Freshly brewed Costco tea.
This is
You
horrible.
want my tea and bowl?
They have a box.
Skip ahead again.
Yeah, this is
Unless
it's
they're into
awful.
that.
I love them. It's not actually awful. It's amazing.
Oh.
Amps
It
like
appears yours.
torturing
Brew the
Mr.
tea.
Christopher.
Some
with
people
the fucking
change their
box.
mind. Wait a minute. Go
And
back.
if
Some
they're
people
unconscious, don't make them tea.
don't make unconscious people
don't
vagina.
want tea. Yes.
Unconscious people don't want vagina.
Tea.
Unless they're into that.
I'm into that.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Pour the tea down my unconscious throat,
So
please.
sleep play is a thing here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
If you have consent with your partner,
Yeah.
I will
Knock
take
What
me
if
out,
you
fuck
wake
me.
up with like tea in your face?
That's
Good
fine.
morning.
That's fine.
I consent to that.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with a partner. They can put-
Is the tea in the cup still?
Well, I mean, it's tea.
But is it like is
Yeah,
there
wait,
like
wait.
a cup and it's like they're trying to like make you drink the cup?
Yes.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
They wake
that's-
you up to drink the
to
tea.
drink the tea. That's perfect. That's
Just not in the
fantastic.
eye,
I love
please.
it.
Yeah.
I love
It's
it.
not in the eye.
Okay.
I'm fine with spilled
good.
tea in certain places.
Yeah. I mean, I want to be
You're
involved.
sleeping.
Don't just like dump tea on me.
Right.
Try to make me drink it.
Right.
It's much more fun when I'm involved.
Well, they didn't say no, so therefore I should give it to them. Oh, there's no tea left.
Oh.
Oh.
He dumped all of his tea
You should
everywhere.
just put the tea down. Make sure the unconscious person is safe.
And then they went.
And this is the important part
Uh-oh.
again.
That's the important part.
Don't make them drink
Don't
the tea.
make them drink
What
the
kind
tea.
of house guest is this?
They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't,
Don't.
want tea.
They
So
don't want
It's
to.
always
No.
best to get consent when someone's conscious. But then when they become unconscious, you don't have that same consent.
It doesn't
Trust
carry
me.
over.
Trust me.
Unless you have an
Unconscious
agreement,
people
which
don't.
you
Or
probably
blanket.
don't.
Are you
Blanket
sure?
consent.
Yeah.
Blanket consent.
Yeah, you don't have an agreement unless you are positive you have an agreement. So don't even play like that.
Okay, so that.
Don't
Okay,
fuck
video
around.
number 3.
Consent is everything.
Sex before marriage. Prepare to die.
So this
Oh,
next
fantastic.
video,
We're all
Hey,
recommended by
this
our
was
lovely
like the I
followers,
got.
called "Sex Before Marriage: Prepare to
Where I
Die."
scratched the wall.
No, it is not. That's what it's
That is,
called.
that is what it is called on the internet.
You gonna be
Holy
okay? You gonna be okay?
We've been
over there?
talking a lot about AIDS, and you've been hearing about AIDS. Some of you have even had classes on AIDS
I already hate where this is going.
I don't like her.
and what it's all about.
She doesn't either.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. What does the term acquired mean?
I had
if
a
you were to
turtleneck
go
like
down and
that.
acquire an automobile,
Do you
would
have
it all
bangs
of a
like that
sudden
too?
just
No.
boop, be in your garage?
Don't talk about my garage that
Why?
way.
No,
Why
you'd
is
have
it-
to do something to get that car. You'd pick out your automobile, you'd sign
is
papers.
she
Well, the AIDS
screaming?
virus is
You
the
should've
same way.
stopped.
You have to
Angry.
put a contract down on
She's
it.
mad as fuck.
I know.
You have to sign for it. Is that what she's saying?
Hey, butt face. Can you
the
do whatever the fuck your
analogy
name is
that
today? Can you turn this
AIDS
down?
is like a
Turn it down. She's like screaming. Can you turn it down? It's crazy. This is horrible.
Car. Yeah, nobody goes into sex being
There
like,
you go.
I would
Yeah,
like
it's
to
good.
get some AIDS today, please. Thank you.
Can I have a side of that?
No,
That's
this
what they
is
were
gonna be
saying.
terrible. It is literally like watching a car crash.
Why is it all
How
girls?
do you get the AIDS virus or HIV
Oh, there's guys.
into your body?
You buy a car.
You buy a car and put it in your garage.
Okay, right.
No, wrong. No, wrong.
You get AIDS when you have sex with another
Sex
person, is what they
cannot
just said.
transmit anything.
However,
Wow.
you can get it the first time that you ever have sex
He
with
needs his
anybody
eyebrows done.
if that person is infected with the virus.
Yes, if that person is infected with the virus.
Yeah,
but
and
She's
it's
just
not a
trying to-
numbers game. You can also protect yourself.
What
against
year
it.
was this?
using her same analogy,
It
you could
didn't
also get in a
say.
car accident by getting
But
in
by
a
the
car.
hair, by the
Everything in the
hairstyles, I
world
would
has
say
some sort
like
of risk
late
that comes along.
80s.
Yeah,
Right.
late 80s, early
Mid to
90s.
late 80s, early 90s at
Have you
best.
gotten in a car while you drive? But let's keep
Okay.
watching.
This
To
one
be
is
fair-
really controversial. You're not going to like it at all.
Well,
No.
lady, yeah, no shit.
Kissing someone that has it.
Would you say deep French kissing? I mean, where you
Deep
really go
French
for it.
kissing?
No,
If
she
you
wasn't
only if you
saying
have
that,
blood
but-
to blood contact, you can kiss people.
Okay. That kind of kissing can put you at risk for this virus.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't even believe
Yeah,
her.
this guy's like, fuck
Yeah,
you,
the
lady.
guy's
That
like,
is
what?
wrong.
Well,
Absolutely not.
also, why is she sexualizing how the kids are kissing each other?
Are you kissing deeply?
Are you
I mean, where you
deeply
really go
kissing?
It's only
for it.
deeper kissing than you
If-
get AIDS.
Kissing deeply enough?
If I deeply kiss you, does your
HIV,
penis get hard?
You can't transmit HIV through heavy
Probably,
kissing.
yes.
If
Probably.
the person was bleeding out of their mouth,
Only if they're
maybe,
bleeding out of their
but
mouth. And you have to be too, I think.
The chances of it are impossible. Even on the CDC, they say that is a myth.
I love his face.
Yeah,
His
he's like,
face
he
like
doesn't even
fuck
believe
that.
it. Yeah.
This kid, he's like, absolutely not, lady.
Especially toward the end stages of the disease because they have more of the virus in their body fluids.
More of
What was that
Wow.
sound?
I didn't
Dun,
edit
dun,
that.
dun.
I didn't edit that. That was not edited by me.
Yeah, this is.
Why
What's
is
the
she
next
talking in
video?
such an
Can we
excited
just
way?
And
skip?
this was, hold on, this was at the height, I'm sure,
Okay.
of the AIDS,
Oh.
like, we'll call it epidemic. So it was like this wild ass
Ready?
fear of
Oh, we're ready
everything.
to insert the
Hey,
cucumber
I like
into
this
the
one.
chicken.
Guess who made this one?
We're inserting cucumbers into
The
chicken.
Germans.
Oh, Germans don't fuck around with sex,
This is
man. You gotta
actually
know all
pretty
about
good.
it.
So we like went a high and a low. In this one, that last video, I literally had to scratch a wall.
All the
'cause
Germans I know actually get tested regularly too, just like because they
probably
just
because
like
they get education like
yeah,
this.
they do. They just like go and get tested, and it's
Probably
not a
have-
shameful thing.
Probably have good education. That's probably why.
I don't know. I should ask.
Last,
All right, last video.
So this one is called the most hilarious sex education video ever. Again, sent to us by you
I saw a
guys.
giant zucchini or something. It's all vegetables.
Dag lieve kijkertjes. Schuif gerust wat dichter bij het
What are they
televisiescherm.
speaking?
Hold on.
Vandaag gaan we het
Sure.
hebben over kwaliteit. We gaan jullie laten zien dat seksualiteit
Is
even gewoon
normal.
is als
This is the cucumber, and this is the chicken.
It's cucumbers
wow.
and chickens.
Holy shit, that's a big ass cucumber and a little ass chicken.
Hold on, that's not
Is this
German.
Dutch?
Don't know.
Yeah, they
It's
said
Dutch.
it's not
This
German.
is part 1, and it's called foreplay.
I understand it.
Okay.
Oh, not the
Vorspiel.
Germans. There you go.
I actually
That's
mistranslated.
a really small
Hold
chicken.
on. Time out. Pause it.
Dad
Foreplay.
and mom or another woman don't.
I speak German. I don't know if everybody knows that. I mistranslated pre-gaming, like drinking before you go drinking, and I said Vorspiel. And everybody's like, what? So you see that in the video, foreplay
Foreplay.
is Vorspiel.
Vorspiel.
Hey, are we going
Don't begin with
foreplaying
sex
first?
Yes.
To a bunch of
just
Germans.
like that.
Wait, dad and mom.
That's
they
good.
Probably would
have
enjoy
another
that.
woman.
It was
Does that
hilarious.
Or
mean
dad
the
and mom
cucumber's
or
got a
another
mistress?
woman.
Okay,
Oh.
so we got Papa.
Dad or mom.
mama.
Dad and
Okay.
mom or another woman.
This is a Dutch man. They're feisty.
Dutch don't care. But anyways, Papa is a giant zucchini, and
Yes.
Mama
Is
is
a little ass scrawny chicken.
A raw chicken.
I mean,
Raw chicken.
sounds like he's in a real pickle.
not a chicken cutlet,
Like
like a
a-
whole chicken.
Like
Yeah.
a itty bitty,
Or is it
not
mom and
grown for
another
meat
woman
chicken.
Or maybe it's dad, mom, and another woman.
I know.
That's what I
it is.
thought.
Another
Threesome.
menage. Come on, Nikki.
We need another chicken.
Talk about a bunch of cooks in the kitchen. Anyway,
Not in front of my salad.
What the fuck?
reference. They start with what we call foreplay.
Foreplay. Oh, the itty bitty little gherkin pickle.
But if mom puts some effort into it, that pickle becomes a
Gherkin becomes a
A
cucumber.
gherkin becomes a cucumber. That is great.
Fucking cucumber.
Proud
Those are some
cucumber.
goals.
It said
I wish
proud.
My small pickle became that
be proud,
large cucumber.
This is
every
great.
Time.
Don't worry. If it tastes a bit sour,
That's normal.
It's going to
for
turn into a
pickle.
cucumber.
but also, guys, please.
I forgot there's subtitles.
Please
We probably
clean your
should.
pickles before sticking them
Yeah,
in
you don't want
things.
them to be sour.
You don't want any like
Cancers, you gotta
infections.
watch
You
the
don't
video.
wanna, like make anyone gag in a bad way.
That's hilarious.
I can't wait to see where this goes, though. I just
Okay,
love
wait a
the point where they give whispered dirty words like "You have such a nice pickle."
Oh, it's a floppy cucumber. She
Smacking
spit
and
on the cucumber.
Also, don't
Part
just
2,
spit
the
on it.
real stuff.
Spit on the cucumber.
Part 2 is called The Real Work.
Hold on a second.
She literally just
Am said,
popped
"Don't just
it.
spit on the cucumber." I am the way she spit on that. I'm totally fine with that. Just
She was experienced. She knew exactly what she was
She,
doing.
Just like
if anybody's watched Euro Trip, when the grandma Loris Gleachman or whatever her name is, like, you want a warm sausage, and she starts warming the sausage.
That's what this lady
That's
did,
what it
and
looked
then
like.
she
She
flat
just spit on it.
all over this cucumber.
It looked like a limp noodle.
Lube.
Bobby, that's all you need.
No,
Go.
you need
Listen, she keeps up that technique. That limp cucumber is gonna be very stiff.
lube. You need the lube.
No, just spit on it.
The real stuff.
Real stuff.
They're ready to insert
She's
the cucumber
Well,
into
you
the
spit
chicken.
on it, and then you just
Ooh.
kind of.
Oh, thank God.
For,
you
oh,
put
they
it on.
okay.
you
So they
gotta-
put on a
you gotta
condom,
put a condom.
first. Without a
Go
child,
back.
no one can force you.
Without a child,
Into
no
a
one
long-
can force you into a long-term relationship.
fantastic.
If I had a child, you could force yourself into
So, like a
long-term
pre-existing
relationship?
child,
I'm
like if you come with a
confused.
child,
What happens if you don't have a child? Let's
Yeah.
find out.
Whose child? Yeah, that's a good question.
without a child. Okay.
And we're actually seeing a.
Okay, with his jacket.
so
Okay, the
why
cucumber
are we
has his jacket
glossing over
on.
that children and forcing you into a relationship. When did this?
I just wanted to shoehorn
So
that in
this
real
is the
quick.
first sex ed
That is a
video where they
foul
actually
idea.
showed a condom being put
Why is
on
she
a
looking away?
phallic
Oh,
shape.
she's looking
away
away
like,
as she
I can't
inserts
watch
it.
And-
I
and-
can't look.
and
She's totally
she's
giving them privacy.
inserting the cucumber into
Is
the,
this
the raw
only
chicken.
possibility?
What is she doing to the chicken?
Oh, she tied the chicken up.
And now we got kink.
Bondage is
Don't be
good.
afraid to try new flavors.
All
It's
for that.
She's tying the chicken.
Dressed up like a
She
chicken.
literally shibari'd the chicken.
She's introducing different positions.
I like
Like
to
what
shibari
position
my
is that?
chicken.
Is that
You like to
missionary?
shibari your
Is that the
chicken?
reverse
This one right
cucumber? I don't know if that's a regulation.
Don't be afraid to
but,
try new
New
flavors,
flavors.
it says.
Try new flavors. I don't see the new flavors.
It's the shibari.
There it is.
Oh,
Wait, what?
is it a different flavor pick? Oh,
No.
she
The
put
Nutella?
it in Nutella.
Is that Nutella? She's stuck in Nutella with the condom on.
What the hell's going on? I'm so confused.
What does that even mean? What is a Nutella? Looks like poo. It looks like poo. Hey, if you're into
No,
anal
no, I
sex,
want to watch it.
Looking
Don't
like
don't
a
fast
heart-
forward. I
no,
wanna see
you were
what she
supposed
does
to
with
watch
the
this video. I
champagne.
gave
Looking
this
like
to
a
you
hard
2 weeks
limit.
ago.
But I
That's
have
what
a
that
memory
is.
about that. I
Now
want
why
to
is
see
there
it.
champagne?
2 weeks ago. Now
Get
she's
it.
shaking up
Pop
some
the champagne.
Get it.
All that pressure will be released eventually.
Ah, she popped the
Oh, she
champagne.
popped the champagne
And
into
now
the
she's
chicken.
squirted
The
ranch.
chicken looks a little used at this point.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, she's got
Oh,
cantaloupe,
and she's got it on her mouth.
and she's got ranch on her mouth,
Do you
dripping
always
out,
do
Always
it
do
in
this
the
in the
chicken?
chicken?
and she squirted
No,
on
because
cantaloupes.
it can go on.
If the woman is not a dull prude.
You can
So it's so wait a minute, let me paint the visual. Go back. So
Okay.
it's two
Holy
cantaloupes
shit.
on the shelf, and she's squirting ranch on it. Go back. I got to see the words.
Oh.
If wait a minute, they asked, does it only get squirted in the chicken? And it says no. As she's squirting the ranch onto the cantaloupe, it says if the woman is not a dull prude, the possibilities are endless.
Dying.
On two cantaloupes.
I love it so much. I love it. Who is this woman? She deserves a fucking Golden Globe.
And then the next scene
There's some
has
Golden
it
Globes.
dripping down her mouth.
Oh man, it's on her
You can
mouth.
put it on her cantaloupes.
Oh,
This is hilarious. Okay.
this is the best.
Time for the man to enjoy his well-earned sleep. Are you fucking kidding me? His well-earned sleep.
I'm dead.
It's so good.
I'm dead. This is amazing.
Keep going. Please keep going.
It's almost over.
Play it.
Now Daddy needs a nap.
Yeah.
The sex is done. The man gets to enjoy a well-earned
And what's
sleep.
the
Well-earned
woman do?
table
She
is
go
a mess.
do the
Oh, I don't
dishes?
know. Let's find out. What do women do
Clean
in the
up.
meantime?
What do women we
have
have
no
no clue. It's what do women do in the meantime? We
How
have
would we
no
know what
clue.
the woman does?
This video
And
was
that's
made
how it ends.
by a man.
I don't know.
Is that how it ends?
That video's
That
for
was
men.
That's it.
That video's
Holy
for men.
shit. We're only good for you to
Squirt your ranch on our
us.
cantaloupes.
Only if you're not a prude.
Only if we're not a prude. Otherwise, it just goes in our chicken.
The options are endless.
Oh, well, I like it. Oh.
But you could shibari our chicken.
Yes.
Yes.
You can try it. You have endless possibilities, and it wasn't in the chicken, it was on the chicken.
It went in.
It was in the chicken.
It was
first.
in the chicken.
It shot towards the chicken.
Oh, towards? I thought it went in.
She put
No,
it.
she's
was,
like
the
shot
chicken
it towards.
was kind of gaping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of hard to miss the
Huge gaping
entrance.
chicken. But it wasn't in the chicken when she shot
No,
it.
no,
No, it was
she
outside.
squirting
She
it in
squirted
from
on
the
chicken.
outside.
It
She
shot
was
towards the chicken.
throwing it
Just
at
like the cantaloupes in her mouth.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know if I feel better that we watched this or not.
I don't.
I would
I
say
don't.
the tea one
I have a headache.
was very good. The tea metaphor was great.
I don't know.
You
if
can
I-
make the tea, but you don't have to force a person to have tea. And if they're unconscious, they can't agree to have the tea.
To drink the tea,
Yes.
even if they agreed before they became unconscious.
That's the part they didn't say.
But do they agree to have ranch squirted on them while they're unconscious?
Hey, they
she's
did
not
say
a prude.
That. They did say
Only if she's not a prude.
They didn't say before.
that. Yeah, they did.
Are you sure about that?
100%. They said he might have given consent before, but then once they're unconscious,
They
it's
can't
not
do-
consent
yeah,
anymore.
it's not consent anymore.
We like our blanket consents here. You know what I'm saying? Sleep play is a thing. I like my sleep play. And the sleep monster comes in when I'm sleeping.
So
Yeah.
from now on, if we ever go video live, we have to have creepy dolls in the background.
Oh, thank
No.
God. And cantaloupes.
No, good
We have to
Lord.
have some cantaloupes,
Raw chicken.
some gherkins,
With gherkins.
and tea.
No,
Tea.
I'm not doing it. Ugh.
I wonder if
Can't
I
do the
sit over
creepy
here, if
dolls.
I just start throwing tea bags at his face, is that the same
Make
thing?
sure they're wet.
No, you can't teabag
Will it
me.
stick?
Yeah, make
No.
sure they're wet.
No teabagging.
No tea bagging?
No teabagging. No creepy dolls. I
Ugh.
call red on creepy dolls. I will not do creepy dolls.
All creepy dolls
No.
all the time. Got it.
No.
100%
No.
creepy
No.
dolls.
Nope. Nope.
Bring in a creepy
Okay.
doll.
Nope.
So to wrap things up,
What do we do
we
now?
did a reaction video on
I don't know.
Well, this was about sex ed.
vintage sex ed videos.
Well, we talked about our sex ed,
and
too.
we kind of talked about our beginnings,
our own sexual education
Our own
experience in
little
school.
sex ed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to end this.
I don't
Well-
other than like
We can
you know
petition
what?
our local congressperson and get sex ed back in because
well, we got to get books back in the school before we get sex ed back in the school. Let's
You know
be
what?
real.
Fuck the schools then. We can also just have some other venue, some other place for kids to get this kind of information. Pamphlets, drop them at bus stops, throw them in the sidewalks, whatever. Do whatever you
It's just
can to
so
educate
bad.
people and
So
kids
bad.
and even like your kids' friends and whatever. Just be there for people.
Yeah, if I had
These kids
gotten
might have
earlier
questions.
education about masturbation, I probably would have started before my 20s. Had I,
Probably, yes.
Before I,
I
knew.
don't know.
Yeah.
What a fucking tragedy.
Yeah, it's very sad. So
Well,
my goal of the podcast was to make everybody aware that, as Dame
that
said,
we've come a long way
yeah,
in our
that
sex
was-
education.
We came a long way, and then we went backwards even more. It's
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
we had bad sex education, and now we can't have sex education. So you just keep going out there and making babies. Sure, that's it.
Or
You have no
whatever.
idea how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I want to thank my high school teacher.
yeah, that's
Then-
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very jealous of that.
Yep, you should be. And that movie is No One Would Tell, which is weird as shit. But I don't know. It was.
I guess
the
I
link
guess
to
I
the
just
Instagram.
I guess I
thing-
owe a huge thank you to all my exes because that's where I got my sex education.
Yeah,
I
so
from.
had
fucking crazy.
so yeah. I don't talk about any of my first experiences like that really, but yeah, the first, I learned a lot. Let's say it didn't go poorly, so that was useful, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
There you go.
So yeah, sometimes if you're somebody else's partner, like don't be a jerk, teach them things, be responsible, look up stuff for yourself. We have the fucking internet, right?
Yep.
We didn't have that before. The 90s,
No, we did
the
not.
early 90s did not have the internet like we do
Yeah,
now,
thank
so-
God for the internet because you can go on
It did
YouTube.
not.
Like I said, I went to Healthy Gamer GG. They put a video the other day about sex education,
Oh, it
and
was
I
great.
learned more from that 20-minute video than I did all my life. It was great. So yeah,
I think the kids are
shouts
gonna be
out
all
to
right.
Dr. K and Healthy Gamer GG.
Yeah, totally. Always.
Apparently, you got to go on YouTube to get your sex education videos nowadays.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
At least they have something. The kids are all right.
And don't go to Pornhub for that.
No, do not go to
No,
porn.
don't go there.
Yeah. If you're experienced with sex and you need some pro tips, I learned about the ground and pound, the leapfrog, and the to go from the behind with the pronin bone. I learned that from Pornhub. So
what in the okay? So on that note,
Yeah,
this has been another
Sex Ed
episode of
YouTube, pronin bone on Pornhub.
Welcome
the
to
kinky-
Vintage Sex Ed.
Yeah,
gross.
well, we got the outro, but we didn't do
No.
we didn't do the names, which I don't think we're going to be in the outro. So
Yeah, they're not going to be in the outro.
Yeah.
This was Esme.
This is Dame.
and I'm kill them all with laughter. I'll use it because I didn't get to use it first
You
time.
didn't get to use it.
I didn't get to use it, so that was a throwaway one.
Anyway,
Kill 'em
yeah,
all
good.
with laughter.
Run the outro. See you guys.
My penis.
Bye.